thank you for everybody who is in the comments. I have my friends here tonight to help me figure out how to use StreamYard. So we are hanging out, going to do some reading sprints, and we are going to figure out how to use StreamYard. So who wants to start with what they have got going on tonight?
Kyra, why don't you start?
Yeah.
What you reading, Kyra?
What you reading?
Go ahead. I am reading All's Fair in Love and Christmas. It is a Christmas romance. Not loving it. It's all right. And then I'm listening to, I think it's the 13th or 14th book in the Royal Spinus series. That's one of my favorite cozy mystery series by Rhys Bowen. And I have a thriller going called Close Your Eyes and Count to 10.
Oh,
and that's the one I was telling you about. It's like a adult hide and seek reality competition gone very, very wrong.
Yes,
in a deserted. Okay, thank you, Bobo. At like a hotel that like an abandoned hotel though. So
I don't understand why I didn't connect because I was like, oh, that sounds familiar, but is that new? We've been talking about it for a week. Oh my god.
Yeah. Oh yeah, same book. I have to really go slow because I can't. It's one that you have to pay attention to it. There's a lot of characters, and so like normally I would listen at work, but there's no way I wouldn't know half of what's going on. Mm-hmm. So that's why.
Because I think when we talked about it, you were like, I don't know if I'm gonna like DNF it for now or if I'm gonna like push through. So I get it, and those kinds, it's a lot. So take your time with it. So okay. Roxy, what you got going on?
I'm reading 2 books. I am 60% into Rest Ye Murdered Gentlemen by Vicki Delaney, and I am 51% into Her Cowboy for the Holiday by McKenna Lee, and I'm loving both of them.
Nice. I am reading. I don't know which one I'm going to read tonight. It will just depend. I'm working on the last story in Side Jobs, so I've got about 50 pages left in Aftermath, and once that's finished, I'll be ready to read Ghost Story. And then I'm also on page 94 in Empire of Storms.
Nice.
And if I can figure out how to use CapCut, there will be a spoiler vlog of Empire of Storms.
Ooh. And it's funny, I had to do a walkthrough on a venue that we're going to use for an author event coming up in March. And we were just talking with the lady who is the like event coordinator of the space. And she was like, oh, I'm a big reader. I thought about tandem reading the Sarah J. Maas. And I was like, oh, I know someone else that's currently like thinking about.
Well, I was going to do the tandem read, and I decided to not do the tandem read. I was fully like invested in doing the tandem read. And then I was like, you know what? I'm going to read it how, when it was published, what readers experienced.
Right.
And I know that the next book I've heard is kind of a slog, because in this book, it's like the main characters. And then the next book is like Kale and his side quest story. So I heard that Tower of Dawn is kind of the slog, but I'm like, you know what? We're going to experience it. And I think it's just going to be easier flow to just read one book rather than going back and forth.
Right. Makes sense. Sarah, what you got going on?
I am currently reading Christmas on the Range by Stella Bagwell. That's what I was reading when I was eating my dinner. You can't really see the cover very well, but it's super romance. It's most of the same stuff I've already been reading, but I wanted to mention, because I know, Roxy, you said, I think in one of my videos, the comments, I'm reading that A Christmas Party by Georgette Heyer. I don't know if you're an audiobook listener, but it is available on audio with a completely different title. I just so happened upon it last night. And the cover is not even remotely Christmas. It's a freaking car.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah.
It's called Envious Casa.
Oh.
Like, okay, sure, whatever. Like, I'm going through all the Georgette Heyer books on Audible, and I'm like, wait. And it says also published as the Christmas Party. I'm like, oh, okay then. So I did get a lot of listening done to that, as well as the Christmas with a Crank by Courtney Walsh on my way to and from the hospital today, which is one of the only bonuses of going downtown.
That's
but the
true.
other thing quickly I wanted to mention, if you don't mind, Emily.
Yeah.
I watched your first Vlogmas, and you were just now, you mentioned CapCut or whatever it's called, and you said that you have a Samsung phone.
Yes.
Or an Android. I am also an Android user. And anyone who can edit on their phones, I think, is an absolute genius and deserves a Nobel Prize, because I'm like, I don't know how you do this. I edit on my computer. I upload the videos to my computer, and I use a free program called Clipchamp from Microsoft.
So it won't, but it won't let me email my video.
I don't email. I grab my charger cable, and I connect it to my phone, connect it to my laptop, and just drag and drop the files.
Oh.
Yeah, because I edit on my phone. Sorry, Storm.
You are amazing. You are.
That's what Tiffany told me too.
She
was like, because I asked a question about cutting video clips, and she was like, "Do it on your phone."
What program do you use? Say that again.
I just thought I'd mention it, Emily.
No, wait. What's the program that you use again?
It is called. Hold on. Clip, CLIP, CHAMP, all one word.
Okay.
And it's from Microsoft.
See, I prefer doing it on the computer.
Right. I think it'd be easier to do it on the computer.
It's so much easier.
But here's a weird issue that I have. I don't know what if I try to sign into my Gmail account that's on my phone onto any other device, it for some reason doesn't let me sign in.
I don't use my email for anything. I literally, like I said, just my charging cable.
No, but like the Gmail account to upload it onto YouTube.
Right? Your
Gmail that's connected to the YouTube account.
Yeah.
Oh, so you upload from your phone. Right? Is that what you're saying? You upload directly from your phone?
I directly upload from my phone. I film on my phone.
I upload directly from my laptop.
Oh.
My videos are too long. Like, no, they're not too long. They're too high in I would kill the.
Okay. I will. This is what I'm going to be spending my winter break figuring out. Finally.
I just thought I'd mention it because you all said you had an
appreciate
Android, so I just thought I'd mention it.
I will spend some time playing around figuring out things.
And see, I edit on my phone, but I send it to my computer to upload it onto the computer onto YouTube.
Yes, so do I. But I don't use my email for that process.
I don't use
my email, but I do everything on my phone. I do everything, edit and upload.
Okay, well, I'll figure something out.
We'll figure it out. Storm, what you reading?
Well, I finished the book today, so I finished
the
Last
I can do
by Erin Entrada Kelly. I think that's how you say her name.
Tiffany beat me to it.
And
I just always do them. I'm sorry.
No, it doesn't matter. That's cool.
I do them on everybody. I'm sorry.
You should. No, you should.
Hey, I got double the stuff. So
hey. So Erin Estrada Kelly is who you read?
Yeah, The Last Resort.
Yeah.
Which I didn't realize was a series until I was looking up stuff for next year. And there was a book that was by her. And when I looked it up, it says The Last Resort #2. So
nice.
I was like, oh, look, I started this. See, this is how it all happens. I don't mean to start series.
It's a gateway.
And then I'm listening to Crescent City Christmas Chaos by Ellen Byron. So.
We love some Ellen Byron around here. For those of you, I think everybody that I saw come in on the chat has been to Sprints before, but before, just in case anybody is new or anybody is watching that's like lurking and doesn't know, you're on my channel. We are doing reading sprints. So we are chatting and then we're going to read for, I don't know, depending on how long we chat for. And then each of these lovely ladies on my screen have their own YouTube channels. And those are on their names. So you can check out all, I guess there's 6 of us today. Well, there are 5 other people. So and I got bored with my romance book, so I'll pick it up later. But I decided to start with Spirit.
I hope you like it.
Me too, because if I'm not, I'm gonna cry.
Did you read Love Light Farms?
What?
Did you read Love Light Farms?
Yeah, and I loved it.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah, I just haven't done the 4th one. I try to space them out because I love BK Borison so much. So
Have you read First Time Caller?
No, but that is my February
I
read.
love
But I
First
do
Time
have an arc for her
I want
newest
to read that one too.
so I'm excited to get to that. And then I'm also reading Mrs. Morris and the Ghost of Christmas Past. Yeah. And then I think I have Bat Eater somewhere. That's a horror book by Kylie Lee Baker. So that's another one I'm going to pick up or start at some point. So
Did
yeah.
you finish Cowbells?
Yes, today.
Did you?
Yeah. I didn't hate it. I didn't love it. I was kind of in the middle. I'm tired, and this is just me maybe, but I'm tired of cozy mysteries having drugs in their, like, I don't know, it's always like a drug lord that's fine, and I know that, but like, and I
It's
don't,
not cozy.
it's not, but also I don't
sure.
know, there's something about it that I'm like, it was just kind of like this cute little town, and like we didn't explore the town, we just got like there was a drug trade, and like it just, I don't know, if I would have had more town and people, I think I would have like looked past the drugs. I don't really care about the drugs, but that was a huge, like, I don't know, it was just unnecessary.
I mean, I totally get what you're saying, and you know, I'm a cozy mystery enthusiast that's like my, but I do think it's funny when like it'll be like, we own a beekeeping shop, and then you're never at the shop. I'm like,
Right.
who's running your store?
Right. Like she keeps going back and like milking the cows, but that's it. Like she's milking the cows. But
I
like,
get it.
you know, and I'm like, okay, well, but what else are you doing? You're like, you have this big farmhouse and you're trying to like be all into this
I want
new
the theme to be
adventure.
a part of the story.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
feel like, yeah.
You know, if you watch a homesteader that milks their cows, they do other things with their cows, like make cheese, make butter, make.
Yeah. She's supposed to be doing these things. And then one time she forgot that she left them out overnight. So she didn't refrigerate whatever she made. So she had to remake something else. And I was just like, oh, I can't. So that was that.
That one only went 2 books, didn't it?
Yeah.
Potentially, that could have been why.
Yeah. I was like, well,
I'll read the second one and let you know. I just want to finish it since there's only 2 in the series. Like
You
I'll
can
just finish
check
it
it
next
off.
year, and that'll be like one of my 6 that I'll do for series about series. So, do you want to do some comments?
We shall.
Oh,
I was like, we went British.
we did. Who knows?
I didn't realize you were doing accents. Excellent.
It's my channel. I'm gonna do what I want. I'm gonna have all kinds of accents. Okay. So we're gonna read these. Oh, this is wild.
I feel like if you don't read this in a Louisiana accent, you have lost all credibility.
I can't. I've got a agent in the audience. Like I have to face her. If she was in the comments, I would have done it. But like I have to actually like look her in the eyeballs and do a Cajun accent. And that
Is our accent one of the hardest to do? Because I notice like in movies, I hate seeing people do a Cajun accent because no one does it right. Well, no. Channing Tatum did it good in the Deadpool versus Wolverine, but he grew up around here. He used to come around here, so he did a good job. But I've never, other than him, I've never seen no one do a good Cajun accent.
It would be something I'd have to practice before I could
Legit.
throw it out there. I think
I'd have to be down there, like immersed in it for a little while to really, you know.
I used to bust out a southern accent,
all the
just
time,
generic.
Yep.
At the library, because one of my coworkers is from South Carolina, and so when she would talk on the phone with her family, she would get a real thick accent. So like sometimes she'd talk at lunch, and then she'd come back and she'd be like bears and shires, and we'd be like shelving kids' books and talking about bears. So I mean, that's about like all I can do. So Roxy said, "Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe." So thanks for being
like 6 hours. I said that like 6 hours ago.
Hey, I love it. Getting the word out is key. Okay.
When I was in high school, we had music class, and we had to practice and everything, and we had to do this one song, and it was Black Socks. They never get dirty. The longer you wear them, the stronger you get. And then he would say, "Okay, Jersey style," and we'd have to go black. Was it Black Socks? We'd have to do it differently or whatever.
Yeah.
And it was like 20 purple boys. That was it. It was a 20 purple boys sitting on a coil. We had to do it. And it's like, this is crazy. That was how we did accents in our music class.
That's hilarious.
Funny. I love it. Hi, Anita. Good evening. Today I want to read Deadly Night by Vicky Delaney.
Excellent.
Nice.
That's the latest one, right?
I think so.
Which one is the latest one out or not?
I think it is because I'm reading. I Have Yourself a Deadly Little Christmas or whatever. That's the one I need to read this Christmas
Mhm.
in that series. I think so. I think that one's later, at least. Hi, Nadine. Hi, everyone. I'll be finishing The Edge of Dreams by Reese Bowen, number 14 in the Molly Murphy mystery, and move on to Murder Checks Out by Victoria Gilbert,
Ooh,
number 8 in
nice.
the Blue Ridge mystery, library mystery. Those are, I haven't read the Blue Ridge library mystery, so you'll have to let me know if I should start that next year. Anybody else read that?
I have.
Is it good?
I think I
Um,
read a
I
couple.
like that series better than her In series. Did you read the
Yeah,
book?
I did not like the
I
end
didn't
series.
care for that one. I thought that the woman was like, she hated her job in life. I'm like, I don't know that you're the best for an innkeeper kind of thing.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Like, you know, because so I do think so I like the Blue Ridges. I like that one a lot better. And I'm really, have you tried her new series, like brand new?
The one with the school where she's a professor? Yes, I really liked that.
I
hope
want to try that one.
That one was good. I really enjoyed it.
Apparently, I've read 2 in the Blue Ridge library.
Nice, buddy.
Well, that's better than just one.
I know. I was like, at least I got the
Hey,
second
good
one.
job, Storm.
Storm read second in a series.
Yay for Storm.
Yay.
Amazing.
I'm on a cozy mystery kick. I ordered a bunch of cozy mysteries on Thrift Books, and that's what I'm doing now. I'm ordering more because
Oh
I
my
have
gosh.
issues. So y'all help me.
Yeah, everybody in the comments, drop some.
I think I done ordered like 21 books, so I
my
need
God.
help.
I love it.
I looked at my spreadsheet the other day and I looked at how much money I spent on books this year, and I was like,
Jesus.
I was supposed to go down. Not
Well,
go
there's
up.
always next year. You're real close. So just start over next year and act like it didn't happen, right?
Yeah, that's what I tell myself every year. So hey, it's been a week since I bought candles.
Hey, that's a huge deal for you.
That's a huge deal for me.
She's just traded one thing for another.
You know, it could be other things.
Gotta start somewhere, Storm.
could be
Just
drugs.
keep telling yourself it's not drugs.
Exactly.
That's right.
Which,
Okay,
by the way,
as-
things that we have too much of. Can I show real quick? I
Yeah,
got a new
yeah.
mug. All books for
Ooh.
Christmas. It has my name. This was sent to me, and I love it
That's
so
delightful.
much. Y'all are so sweet. I can't. I love it so much.
We love you, Tiffany.
I love it so much. Thank you all. This was
Who sent you that mug?
Cajun.
I was
So
gonna
I
say,
always try to. I'm always like, is everybody okay with me saying that? You know, so I always message someone privately, but I think she's fine with it.
Yeah.
Cajun. But it
She's
has
so
a-
generous.
what's
So
up?
now
I love
we
that
have
mug.
new Christmas mugs, and I've literally watched them every day and went back and forth between the mug that Emily sent me and this one, and then Barbara sent me a really nice one too for Santa that got Elfster Exchange. So I am all set, and I love y'all so much. Thank you.
And now you don't have to worry about the ones in the cabinet.
I did get those down, but I haven't even used them because I
Yep.
love these too much.
Done. Bye.
So that became it was
Hold on,
really a
hold on.
non-issue then.
Non-issue. Who needs Kevin? I got figured out. People just give me gifts.
But the way Roxy struggles with candles is my mug addiction.
It's fair.
I have a lot of mugs too.
I know.
Yeah.
I've seen them.
Yeah, I have a lot of issues.
Oh, I feel you.
I like to get mugs and everything, but I don't end up displaying them back here and not using them.
Yeah, I do the same.
Oh.
It depends on how big they are.
And then I end up using just the like to-go mug thing that I use whenever I take the Hardee's. Because the one thing I like about Hardee's is like you can take your mug in there and get a refill coffee price and not
Nice.
have to pay the full.
Oh, that's nice.
That
Yeah.
is
This was bought when I was 13 years old in Disneyland or
Gosh.
Disney World.
Oh,
hey,
We
yeah.
still use it.
That's nostalgia at its best. That's
I
amazing.
do, I
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say how many years ago that was, but it was a few.
The fact that it still looks really nice too.
I
though,
know.
Right?
When my mom sold the house that we grew up in, my father passed away, and she needed to, but she just sold it this year. He passed away in 2018. I say all that not to be a Debbie Downer, but because when she was cleaning out the house, she was giving us different things, and she had saved all those old McDonald's glasses with like different characters and stuff that you
Mhm.
get on them. Do you know what I'm talking about?
We
Yeah.
still have the little Batman ones.
I have some Shrek ones over here.
Mhm.
And I don't even use them. I took the box and then put it because I'm like, I don't want to break them or
Yeah.
have them out or something like that. But oh my gosh, we had so many of them, and I was like, this is amazing.
That's
That is
awesome.
that is amazing. Hey, Tiffany, really quick before I go into Esther Jane's comment, did you at the Muni? Did you ever get those cups that had like there was like stuff
The
underneath
stuff at
them?
the bottom.
Yes,
So many of them. I
me
have so,
too.
I have so many of them. Yes, because the Muni's like the
Right.
Muni and the St. Louis Blues are the two things that I miss about St. Louis more than anything.
Well,
More
and
than anything.
they stopped doing those cups, and like my sister, I think, was having a conversation with somebody that works at the Muni, and she was talking about the cups, and he was like, I know, I really wish we still had them because that was like one of the big things, but I think they were just so expensive to produce. I don't remember what the reason was, but they stopped doing them because we were going to get one for my nephew. So, but oh
They
well.
stopped doing those, and then their shirts changed, and I didn't
Oh,
like
did
the way
they?
their shirts changed. Dude, they still do shirts,
Yeah.
but like the shirt used to say the name of the show and what year, and they didn't
Oh.
anymore. And I liked having that on there.
Yeah. No, I get that. I
And
never
I know
got the
that's silly.
shirts.
That's it, someone
Yeah.
else may not have even. But
Noticed
I
it.
liked it. I was like, why? Why did you take it away?
Yeah, it's a nice little souvenir. Hey, Esther Jane. Hey, everyone. I'm reading One Big Happy Family by Susan Mallory. It's cold here with a wind chill of -3 and
Oh,
threats of 6 to 12 inches of lake effect snow.
Yeah.
Oh,
Enjoy.
Esther
We're supposed to
Jane.
get 2 to 5 inches tonight. Well, I'm
Ugh.
like, that's not enough to have a
I will
snow
stay
day
on this
tomorrow.
side of the
Oh
lake,
my
Esther.
yes, please. I think it's -1 tomorrow is the
Yeah.
low. I told Tiffany, I was like, I hope Kevin packed his coat because it's gonna get cold. And then I think my husband said it's gonna be in the 50s next week. So who
Yeah.
knows? I can't with this weather.
I'm at -15 right now.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Keep it-
Celsius.
Oh, but still,
Mhm.
That
But
is
still,
pretty
it's still
cool,
impressive either way.
yeah, I don't. Barbara's working. Hopefully, you can join us later. Debbie, currently reading The Widow by John Grisham.
Excellent.
Nice. The Cozy Fam Bam. Hello. Happy Thursday. I'm reading Joy to the Girls by Rachel Lippincott. It's a
Oh,
holiday YA.
Well, that
I haven't
sounds
read
good.
that one yet.
Yeah.
That one- yeah, her covers always look so cute. Rachel Lippincott. She always got the cutest covers. And we'll do a couple more and then we'll hop into a sprint. That's how this works, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Hi, Blake. Hey, Amy. Happy to see you're doing sprints. Again, I'll be finishing up my post for tomorrow's Substack on Gingerbread House Day. Nice.
Well, then it's Gingerbread House Day.
That's nice. Did you get those little I saw them at Target. They're like gingerbread salt and pepper shakers. They were so cute. Target has like a ton of gingerbread stuff this year. So if you're a gingerbread,
Is it at Target? A lot of people are buying those gingerbread shaped mugs. There's like a girl gingerbread, boy gingerbread. I want one of those.
I was gonna get one of something similar at Target, but it doesn't have the like loop to like hang because I hang my mug on like a mug tree in my kitchen. And so it has no place for me to hang my mug. So I'm like, it's gonna just sit.
So it doesn't have a handle?
The handle is the like little gingerbread. You know when you
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
like
Yeah.
it's kind of like a Candyland piece. You know what I'm talking about? And it's like at the end, so you like hold on to that.
Okay.
So you can't, like use it
Or
as
does it
like
have like a finger hole.
right.
Yeah.
Right. Barbara's working until 4:30. Not sure what I'm reading. We'll decide on the way to the sofa. Nice plan.
I
I like that plan.
I like it. Esther Jane's asking Amy how the snow is, and Anita has got snow in New Jersey during the weekend. Ew. I like snow, but I like
over
it
it. I'm
when I
over
don't
it.
have to go anywhere in it. Like I like
What
looking-
was your temperature today, Blake?
I want to say it was in the 30s, but when I woke up this morning, it was in the 20s. It was cold.
Really?
Yeah. What'd you have?
60.
Ugh.
No.
You warmer than us?
Amazing. What?
How are you warmer than us? Because this morning for us, we were like 43, 44. We got to like 55, and right now it's 51. How are you warmer than I am?
I don't know.
Also, Sarah, when I saw in one of your vlogs like all the snow that you had, it's like, oh gosh, no. But I will say this. So like we had snow squalls yesterday and they weren't bad where I lived, but like I went to Bible study last night, and the guy that was leading was like, "Yeah, I have a coworker who lives up in Wisconsin, and they had a snow squall yesterday, and they got 32 inches of snow in 24 hours.
What?
No,
32 inches of snow in 24 hours.
no.
And like her husband was traveling for work, so she's by herself, and he was like, "Yeah, she lost her power. So she's got no heat, no electricity, nothing. 32 inches of snow."
That's
Ooh.
wild.
It's like, no thanks.
Oof. Cajun is popping in to say hi, Cajun, and hit the like button. Thank you. And can't stay long reading Christmas Bells. I thought she was reading the same book I had just finished, but no.
I did too.
What do you think about this, Cajun? Cottage on Gooseberry Bay, number 20. Who wrote? Is that a Vicky Delaney?
Daly.
No, Kathy Daly. Yes. Okay. I've never. Maybe I tried. I don't know. I think I haven't. I need to go back to her eventually. Hi, Casper. Hey, everybody. We'll be starting Alaskan Holiday by Debbie Macomber.
Oh,
I
excellent.
love that one.
If you want to go back to Kathy Daly, but you don't want like a giant series, I would do the T.J. Jensen series.
Okay.
It's
Is that the
only
one with all
10
this-
books.
And does it have spin-offs?
No, that's the ones that she's doing. The Holiday Bay, the In It, this,
Okay.
and the,
Okay. Got it.
The T.J. Jensen's is 10 books, and it's like, what was it? Oh, like fireworks at this and the beach at that, or something.
Okay. I know what you're about. Okay. I'm gonna try that one because I can't do the spin-offs and all of that. I need a break from because that's just too much. Because
I
I'm
really like the T.J. Jensen ones.
okay. Good. I always like to hear endorsements. Anita says, "Hi, gals in Cairo." Cairo's got a little shout out.
Did you hear that, Bobo? Okay.
Manos, Luna Bookish Flame.
Manos.
Hi. Just came here from my friend Roxy. Ooh, you got a fan.
Yeah, it's my
Shout out.
friend Manos.
Aw,
That's so nice. Hi. Finishing the Kingfisher Quicksilver POV, and then we'll be reading Brimstone. Nice. And said they're also getting snow in Delaware this weekend. Have plenty of food and books. That's all you need.
I like the way you think, Anne. I like it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, should we do a sprint? We are almost at the 30.
You are the captain of this.
Yeah, I was
I
gonna
love
say.
this.
I
Okay.
was gonna
so-
say whenever you want to, we will.
That's
What?
fine. We do what you do.
That's right.
Oh,
What did I do?
hello.
I'm just trying to share my screen. Okay, now what do I? Sorry, guys. I'm
So
learning how to do all
the TV, and then you click on the links that says the ambiance that we looked at earlier,
yeah.
and it'll pop it up.
Okay.
Yeah.
But see, the thing is, you guys don't see it. Oh,
No, but it took
I
a
have to
minute
click on
before.
You have to share. Yeah, you have to.
There
you
you
go.
got
There
it.
you go.
You got this.
cool. Okay.
And click on the comment again to remove it. There you go.
There you go.
Noise. And
How does she star it so she knows where she left
Yeah,
off?
well, if you if you like hover over it, I think
Oh, well,
it'll
I'm
put a little star, and then you can star it.
okay, I'll go back to that. Does that work? Did I get at my banner? Did you guys see
You
it?
have to create a
No.
banner.
There you go.
Yay!
Yes.
Okay. So we're gonna read to the top of the hour. Happy reading.
Sounds good.
Okay, how do I turn the ticker off? Sorry, I didn't mean to scare anybody. Let's see.
So
Ban
you
it.
can click on it again the same way you do the comments.
Oh, nice.
Look at that. You got this.
Okay, how did everybody do?
Good. I got to 41% in Close Your Eyes and Count to 10.
Nice.
Hide and Seek gone very bad.
Nice. Roxy, how'd you do?
I read one chapter in the McKenna Lee book, and then I chatted with my husband because he has to go to work a little early. Everybody's getting sick where he works.
Ooh.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Here.
Season.
So I'm doubling up on my zinc and my vitamin C because I do not want to get sick.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wild.
Yep. All right. So I downloaded Clipchamp. I played around with it and realized I'm going to have to watch a YouTube video that explains to me, like I'm 5, how to use Clipchamp. Because
If you need any help, Emily, in all reality, reach out to me.
I will. But first, I want to
Yeah.
watch the video and see if I can
Yeah.
figure out, and then have specific questions. Because I'm the kind of person I need to see it and I need the step.
Yeah.
I'm like you. I like to be the
Yeah.
driver though. Like I like to, you know what I mean?
I always have to watch the YouTube video on any of those things.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
But it's very, very basic. It does the basic stuff, which is all I wanted it to do. I wanted it to be able to put picture in picture. So I could put you know what I mean? And it does that. So that makes me happy.
Nice. I don't know how to do any of that stuff yet.
You will once you've watched the videos.
Yes. Figure we'll just start watching videos, and that will be my Christmas break project.
There you
And the
go.
good news is on YouTube, you can find anything.
Right?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
So you'll be, you know what I mean? Like,
As I always tell people, I completely learned how to knit via YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know,
I learned how to crochet watching YouTube.
Yeah.
right?
Well, and then I read a few pages in Side Jobs.
Good.
I had to run my husband to the store, so that took up most of my sprint time. And then I forgot I had this lovely pamphlet thing in my purse from my appointment today. Nutrition for cirrhosis of the liver, which is what I have. And I've been flipping through it. And for meat and alternatives, foods to limit or avoid, bacon, bologna, deli meat, ham, hot dogs. I said, so if it tastes good, spit it out,
Right.
basically.
right.
Well, listen, so I get calcium oxalate kidney stones.
Yep.
So here's what I have to avoid. Like not eat at all, okay? Coffee, black tea, chocolate, peanut butter, which I said, screw that. I'm having my Reese's peanut butter cups. I'm not giving up chocolate.
Right?
And I'm not giving up my coffee.
Hey.
Yeah.
Let's see, what else am I not supposed to eat? Spinach, quinoa.
I'd be fine with that.
Right.
Well, I used to be vegan. Spinach.
Oh.
I'm not anymore. I haven't been for a while, but I used to be vegan. So spinach, quinoa, nuts of any kind. What are they called? Sweet potatoes, beets, lamb shank, which I'm like, I don't do. Concord grapes. Okay.
Oh, my Lord.
Then, oh, wait. Eat sparingly. Listen to the sparingly list. So I can have occasionally, but not a whole lot. Carrots, any type of citrus fruit, green beans, like basically anything healthy. I gave that list to a friend who's going to put me on like a Whole30 diet. And she's like, so I'm looking at the list and you can have water. That's about all you can have.
Ugh.
There is some recipes in the back here, and the first one was for low sodium beef taco meat,
Oh.
and it has homemade taco seasoning. So Garrett and I are going to try that this week.
Yeah, that's good.
I've made my own taco seasoning. It's not bad.
Yeah, so that's what I mean. It won't be exactly the same,
Yeah,
but
Right.
you know,
And I
You know, if you eat it enough, you'll acquire a taste.
Yeah.
and that's the thing. Like I did this pre-transplant.
Yeah.
I can do it again. You know,
Well, the thing is, I think, and I was telling my husband, there's two things. My nephew is allergic to a lot of things, but he was allergic at like when he was very small, so he doesn't know the taste. Like he can't have cheese, so he doesn't.
Yes.
But he doesn't know what real cheese tastes like. So
Oh.
he doesn't know what he's missing. You know what I'm saying? So like if
Right.
I'm allergic to something or can't have it, it's easier, I feel like, if you are a small child and you
Right.
go from there versus being like an adult and being like, you can't have cheese anymore, you can't have whatever. And the other
Right.
thing is, I think what's good about having these diets now, or restrictions or whatever you have, is there's so many people on the internet now that share
Yes.
things. There's alternatives now. Like, we have all these different ingredients that people can get, and and I've seen Storm's videos, and Tiffany's talked about it, and I don't know, Sarah, if you've talked about it in some of yours, but like how there's alternatives. Like, so Tiffany was talking about one time trying to make her own ketchup. I remember that was
Yes.
Oh, when I was on the AIP diet.
so it's wild to, like, to me, who grew up in, like, I was born in the late 80s, like, in like that period of time, I would imagine nobody would ever like think about like making their own ketchup unless they like had to for a certain something.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
I would have hated to be gluten-free back then as
Right.
opposed to now.
my best
Yeah.
friend, her mom was celiac, like had celiac disease, and she could not leave the house to eat food because
Right.
there was
There's
nothing.
there's
She-
nothing.
nothing. She had to make her own she had to make her own bread. She had to do everything if she wanted it. She couldn't have like cake. It was wild. And so now, with all of these, actually, like all these restaurants in St. Louis are like gluten-free menu, and I'm like, no, but it's great to know, because when I have people come in that are
Right.
gluten-free, or my friends that are gluten-free, or whatever the case is, I'm like, oh, let's go here. They have a gluten-free menu.
Exactly.
So it's so much easier the way that the world has evolved, and that kind of
100%.
which is great.
Yeah.
Right.
So, Sarah, I'm sure you'll find. I know it
Oh, yeah.
sucks,
And
I'm
the
with
nurse,
you.
she was so funny. She's like, the one thing to watch when you're looking at packaged food is the sodium content needs to be less than 10%
Yep.
of your daily
Oh,
intake.
yeah.
And I'm like, okay, that's a good measure to look at, right?
Yeah.
So we were in the grocery store the other day, and I love ramen, and I know it's the worst thing in the entire world. And I
It is.
picked up the one, I'm like, 62%
Yes.
in this one package of ramen. I almost dropped dead right there.
Oh,
I'm like, we're putting that back on the shelf.
And most of that's in that little package that
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there was this gentleman who was in the room too, and I could tell that he was, I hate to use the less fortunate. He didn't have a lot of income, and he was probably on social assistance or something like that. And she's like, "You really can't eat the canned soups." He's like, "I can't," and you could hear it in his voice.
Yeah.
Well, what am I going to eat? Because as we all know, they're fairly inexpensive,
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
right?
And
He
that's
probably
what-
lives
if
off
you-
of that.
right. And if you go to like a soup kitchen or a food pantry or things like that,
That's what you're going to
that's
get.
what you get, because it's not
Right.
perishable.
It's
And they
just-
don't buy like I buy reduced sodium or no sodium added like canned goods when I cook with canned
Yeah.
goods, right?
Mhm.
But like at food pantries, they don't have that. It's
No.
whatever you buy, whatever.
Well,
you
Yeah.
buy.
And now, did you guys all see where Campbell's, the guy
Yeah.
that worked for Campbell's,
Oh yeah.
not
Oh,
eating that? And I'm like,
God.
oh,
Wait,
so
what?
everything
I
now,
didn't
I'm
see it.
like,
What are you talking about?
anything?
Wait, what are you
Go
talking
look up
about?
his speech. The
Yeah, the guy, I don't know, Tiffany might know better than me, but the guy was talking, I guess somebody caught him or something. I don't know if it was like a hot mic situation. I don't remember the whole details, but he was talking about how the chicken and like the soup is like genetically modified, and it's not really
He
chicken.
said it's 3D printed.
Oh, that's right.
What?
He said that
Yeah.
yes, and I this when I read this article, it was after I just ate a can of Campbell's chicken noodle soup, and I'm like, is it 3D printed? Because
Right.
or are you just
Uh-huh.
saying that because you hate your job?
Yeah.
he also he was
hilarious.
very, very high up, and he also made some horribly
Horrible. Yeah.
statements about how it's crappy food for poor people,
Yeah.
and that's who we make it for.
And
That's
I read in the
horrible.
comments, someone said if Campbell's soup is crappy food for poor people, then what is off-brand soup for? But seriously, what is off-brand soup for? If
Oh, my
Campbell's
Lord.
is crappy food for poor
Right.
people, off-brand's even cheaper.
Right.
So
So
who's
it's
that
just,
for?
It's
It's
just
wild.
that mentality makes
Yeah.
it's
so
just
like you never know what you're getting, even even canned soup. I'm like, I don't know anymore. This world is wild. Okay.
Right?
Storm, how did you do?
I am 41% into Crescent City Christmas Chaos. It takes me a minute to remember that stuff. Too many scenes.
that's
Right. You say Crescent City. I'm like, oh, you're reading Sarah J. Maas.
That's every time you say
I
Crescent City,
can't
I'm like,
imagine why.
did you change your book? Are you reading Sarah J. Maas? It's fine. I had it. What did I do? I chatted with Tiffany a little bit. She's a good cheerleader. No wonder she's a therapist. I fed Bernard, who is feeling finally better.
Oh,
Oh,
good.
good. Yay.
Yeah. He first, I always say like the first year when we got him, he had like some like worms, like puppies get those worms, even though like they tell you they don't, they do. And he had some other stuff with his digestive system, just like normal stuff. But like the first year, my husband and I always joke, we were like, he tried to unalive himself at least 3 times in the first year. Him. And there was one point where we thought he had parvo. I mean, it was crazy. So like we're like, if he now he's like, I think he's like 6 or 7. I don't remember. My husband does. It's all on his calendar. He has Bernard's birthday on his calendar. He loves his dog more than I do. I love my dog. Don't get me wrong.
So
But
cute.
he and Bernard are besties. But Bernard is running around the house. If he pops up here, I'll show you. He's got his Costco hoodie on. So he's running his best life. So I had to do stuff like that. My husband went to a basketball game with my nephew. So
Nice.
yeah. So I think I got a chapter done of Mrs. Morris and the Ghost of Christmas Past. Has anybody read that series?
I want to. It's on my list.
So I need somebody to talk to me about there's a ghost in there. And I just need to talk to somebody about the ghost. It's not a scary ghost, and it's not like that one Geneva, I think, from the Haunted Yarn Shop where she's kind of funny and like kind of like Eeyore. I want to talk about it's a male ghost in here, and I want to talk to somebody about it. So if somebody has read it, this series, I have thoughts, I have comments, but I don't want to say it.
Coyle? Or
What?
no? Is that
What?
Cleo Coyle?
No, Tracy Wilton. Cleo Coyle, hers is like theirs, I guess it's a husband and wife team.
I think
It's like I think it's a library. And this is a B&B in Salem, Massachusetts.
Gotcha.
It's good. I just want to talk to somebody about the ghost that's been living in the bed and breakfast.
Gotcha.
So, and I know it's not Tiffany's cup of tea. So somebody else read it so then I can talk to somebody else about it. I'm looking at you, Storm.
What's
You
it
read the
called?
ghosties. The first one is it's like Mrs. Morris and everything. Mrs. Morris and the Ghost is the first one. You probably read the first one.
No, I don't think I've read that series, but I've heard of it.
Oh, that's
Okay.
hilarious.
Well, read the first one and tell me. I'm going to talk to somebody about this ghost. So somebody read it. I just looked at Storm.
what is it? I can order it on Thrift Books.
Yay!
No, don't order on Thrift Books.
Tracy Wilton. It's the ghost of Mrs. Morris and the Ghost. Is the first
I'll read it in
Well,
What is the
January.
first
Not
book?
an
What is the first
audio
book?
so-
Mrs. Morris and the Ghost.
I'll read it in January. The library has it available on ebook.
Yes. Okay. We'll need to talk about it. Maybe we'll do a
Yeah.
little book club.
You sold me when you said it was set in Salem. That's
Yeah, it's
that's
good. And it's
yeah.
got like different holidays. It's good. I just need to talk to somebody about this ghost.
fair.
Okay. Let's go back to the comments. I think I started because you guys told me to star. I just got to find the star.
It's a lot easier because, like, when you take your banner off, it like moves the comments, and then you
Yes.
lose where it's at.
Oh.
So if you start, you can go back up and find it. So.
You guys are such good teachers. Okay. This is Valerie. Hi, Valerie. Yeah, for sprints tonight. I'm reading The Secret of Secrets by Dan Brown. Ooh, that reminds me of like that quote from Mean Girls. That's why her hair's so big. It's full of secrets, right? Anybody? No? Okay. Fine. I'll just be over here with myself.
I haven't watched Mean Girls in a long time.
I've
I
watched
know
it.
I'm a millennial, but I have not watched Mean Girls.
I
I've
have
never
not
watched
seen it
it.
in years, but I can still quote it like I watched it
I
5 seconds ago.
I loved Mean Girls. It came after a day where I was in the ER with a client, and it was like a very traumatic day with that client. Because this is when I worked with adults with disabilities, and I was going out to movies with a friend, and she's like, "What do you want to see?" I'm like, "Mindless fluff." Like,
And that
it
is
was
what
Mean
it is. I
Girls,
love
and
it.
it was exactly what I needed.
Diaries of a Disabled Mom. Hi. I hate editing on my phone, but I've done it. Yes. We're going to see what I end up doing between my computer and my phone.
I buy my editing software,
Mhm.
and it's cheaper on my phone than the computer, and that's
Oh, interesting.
I do
have
pay for ClipCamp.
Mac, so I just okay.
Oh,
You
Now-
don't have to pay for it, Emily. There is a
Mhm.
free version, but I do pay for it because it doesn't put the little logo. And I'm
Gotcha.
really weird about that.
Nice. Well, it's all different options. So I appreciate you
Right.
guys' endpoint.
Yeah.
So thank you. Morgan says I'm sneakily here using the sprint for writing. Yes, no, that's what we're here for. Writing,
Mhm.
chores,
Productive.
napping, whatever you want to do. We don't care. Just hang out with us. Love hearing what y'all are reading, though. I'm also reading Brimstone. Nice. Is that the second one from
Yeah.
Quicksilver?
Yeah.
I got Quicksilver. I need to read it.
I
read
Blake, we could do a
Quicksilver.
buddy read.
I need some breaks from buddy reading with Emily. I'm still
I won't throw the phone.
I'm still scarred. I'm emotionally damaged from
I'm
the
so
phone
sorry.
throwing.
I didn't mean to scar
No.
you. I was totally teasing you the whole time.
I know.
I was not seriously angry.
So if you guys don't know, I am like Tiffany. I tease relentlessly only because I love everyone. Like
Exactly.
I'm very like a dry sarcastic. So like a lot of times I am 100% not being real, but I am so deadpanned when I'm doing it. People think I'm actually.
People think I'm serious. Yes.
And it's not. I'm like, okay, never mind. I actually have to follow through with this bit because now I'm committed. Like the people are like thinking that I'm being real and I'm not. And not that I'm being fake. It's just like I'm like, laughing or being sarcastic. And then like my husband's like, you need to be more dramatic when you're sarcastic because we think you're being like,
Serious,
yeah.
And I can't be sarcastic that much anymore, only because of like I teach special education.
Yeah.
And like students can't pick up on that. And then it's like, then they're insulted, and I don't want to do that to my students.
Yeah, I get it. Cajun says I miss when Storm and Sonia would throw paper and celebrate finishes. I mean, we could go back to that. Like I have no problem with throwing some paper. So we'll see.
It's an Harvard host. We don't have those fancy things that you have, and so we would throw paper.
I love it.
I invited Sonia tonight because I miss her face, and she's working. So yeah, but maybe
she's
after
quite a bit this month, I think.
What?
Multiple jobs.
I think she's working quite a bit this month. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I get it, but I was like, I don't want to like leave her out, so I invited her as well.
Yeah.
Roxy, I see a cattail. Yeah, Roxy, you had your cat.
Yeah, that was Bella. She's being needy. Earlier, she was crying and hollering because Alice stole the bed in the front room. Now it's a king size bed, but like she wants it to herself. So she's walking around the house crying, and she finally sat down on me. They're senior cats. They're all 11 years old. They're dramatic. They're like set in their ways, and
I think it's cute.
I feel them. I get it.
Right?
Hi, Angel Wolf. Hi, everyone. I'm reading Silver Bells by Debbie Macomber and Icing on the Murder by Valley Burns. And dinner was a KFC bowl.
Yum.
Nice. Does anybody remember? I'm Angel Wolf. Do we know Angel Wolf? What's your name? Do you want us to call you Angel Wolf?
I've always just called her Angel. So.
Okay, well that's fine. I just want to make sure if she had like said it in the past live. Okay. Cajun. I really hate people in shows and movies doing that Cajun accent. Okay, I promise I won't. There's one person that did it really good, and one turned out actually had a Cajun background. Interesting. Yeah, Southern accents vary by location quite a bit. Yes, you are correct.
Mm-hmm.
And I just probably offended the entire Southern population, but it's fine.
There's South Louisiana, like where I live in Cajun country, and New Orleans. The New Orleans accent is like almost like a New York accent, like a New York City accent, almost kind of like, because there's a lot of Italian people in New Orleans. Like there's a lot of Sicilians, but like Northern Louisiana, anything like Alexandria up, I call that South Arkansas. That's not Louisiana. That's just me personally.
Geography lesson tonight.
That's South Arkansas.
Hey, Mary Jo, just popping in to hit the thumbs up and first time hosting sprints. Thank you. Cajun says, I look at how much I save using KU and Audible Plus in the library, so what I spend doesn't seem to be so bad.
Well, that's a great idea.
So
Yes,
true.
But like, I like physical books.
I need to. I think I'm gonna start. Like I think it was Leandra from the TBR Zero. She was talking about how she doesn't buy her physical books until she's read them first, and then she decides like, is this a book that I want to keep on my shelf? And I think I might do some of that more in the next year and see. Except Cozy Mysteries, because I feel like with those, there's so many that I love, and I just want to keep them, and then they go out of print, and then you can't get them. So.
But that would still help with you because you'd just be buying Cozy Mysteries and you wouldn't be buying everything else.
Yeah, no, that's true.
I do things that Sarah doesn't like. I tab
No.
and I underline.
Okay, you're
And nobody
banned.
got time
You're
for
banned.
that.
And I underline in pen.
Oh,
Okay, can I ask one question for anybody that annotates? And this is just a curious question.
But look,
I
I'm
don't
going to keep this
annotate.
book. I know I'm going to keep this
No,
book.
no, that's not the. I mean, that's great. I'm glad you're going to keep that book because, yeah. But my question is, like, when you annotate a book, do you go back to that book and like look at what you've annotated, or is that just like a what purpose? I mean, and this is honestly a question. What purpose does it serve after you're done reading the book?
So for me, while I'm reading the book, okay, it helps me to remember certain things.
Okay.
And it like for me, like some like I even color code like certain ones. So like in my Brandon Sanderson, which I don't have up here, like blue is like just plot stuff, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And then green tab is like this made me happy.
Okay.
And red is like this made me angry. And then orange is like this is social commentary. Like this could apply to like today's world, you know?
So then afterwards,
and then like when I first started like a few years ago, when I was reading through Realm of the Elderlings by Robin Hobb, which is like a 16-book massive fantasy series.
Yeah.
I was doing some lives with like Derry from Derry's Read It Before, and Anitha, and Evie was from She Was Only Evie, and Ponderings of Pete. And we would do live shows. And so like those tabs helped me because like Anitha was behind where I was.
Mm-hmm.
So like I would be like 3 or 4 books ahead, and I would go back and review what I had tabbed so that way I could remember and be ready for the discussion and not spoil anything.
Right. Okay. I just wondered because I know so many people that do that. And for me, I would probably not go back and like look at it or use it of any kind, unless like when I was doing, because I have a master's in international relations. Not that I use that every day, but I had to go and do these huge, my master's thesis and like all these things. And I needed those tabs and I needed those underlines and the highlights to go back and like quote passages or whatever for my paper.
Like somebody like Steve Donahue who professionally reviews books. Obviously, he's going to do that because you need that.
Right.
To do that.
Well, and it also, like with that engagement, it just helps you to remember what's going on in the book better.
Okay.
And like, so, because like my students, like, again, I'm a special ed English teacher. My students don't remember well. And so we annotate, we highlight, we take notes.
Yep.
Yeah.
We take notes in it. And then it's like, okay, when I ask you a question, and if you don't remember, I could pull it up, the text up on the board. And it's like, okay, I want you to take a look.
Right.
And then they might sit and look. I'm like, I want you to take a look at what's highlighted. Tell me what that says. And they're like, oh. And then like that text, like they can't use notes or they can't use their study guide on the test because like my study guide basically is the test and then we go over it. Mm-hmm. But like they can use their annotated text.
Okay.
I just love the one thing that I saw recently. It's been out for a while, but the guy's like, he shows up a book. He's like, what are we tabbing in these? What are you people tabbing? Is it the sex stuff? And this guy pops in these stitches. He goes, no, that's more of a highlighter situation.
Oh my God.
And I cracked up laughing. I'm like, that sounds
that's
right.
good. That's funny. Nadine says Victoria Gilbert's Campus Sleuth Mystery Series is a spinoff from the Blue Ridge Library series.
I
mean, that's great, but I have not. I'm trying to be like more like Storm, Nadine. I'm trying to read in order. Team order, not team chaos. I'm moving away from team feral chaos, and I'm trying to be more like Storm when I grow up. It's not clearly working, but there's always room for improvement.
Nadine, thank you for that info. I didn't know that.
No, that's great. I love it. Thank you. Hi, Christina. Hi, Blake, Tiffany, Roxy, Storm, Sarah, Emily. Hope you all are well. Same to you. Debbie says, hello, fun. There are sprints. I'm listening to Grace and Henry's movie marathon. Loving it
Oh,
so
nice.
far.
Oh, nice.
I've
Can't
heard that
wait
one's
to
supposed to be
read that
really
one.
good.
See,
Yeah.
I need to read either that or Kinnickle this month for her
Oh,
good. So
Yeah.
Cute.
And
I've
it was one
never
of my
heard of
art.
it.
Sorry, Storm, what?
Said I've never heard of it.
It's a new one. It's got, I think it's got two spouses that it's a romance.
it's
a
two
holiday romance.
widows.
Two widows.
So
And
like
then-
it's a widow and a widower, and their spouses passed away like a year prior this time of year, and they meet
Oh.
and they process their grief and they watch holiday movies together.
Yeah. And I've heard it's really cute. So
Yeah,
I hope you're enjoying it. You're loving it so far. Let us know.
I've heard
Um,
good things about
yeah.
it. So
Manos just got Oreo cookies today with gingerbread. So good. Oh, you had me on Oreos. I love Oreos. And
Me
Tiffany
too.
does not.
yum.
I'll take them,
I mean,
Tiffany.
It's totally a texture thing for me.
Really? The
Really?
It's
cookie or the
clean center
inside?
is like grainy. It feels like sand in my mouth. It's a
Oh, it's
complete texture
delightful.
thing.
It's
Well,
okay.
see, by the time it gets to my mouth, it's all soaked up in the milk, so it doesn't.
I used to every year at Christmas we had you guys probably have in the States too. They're the Oreos covered in like the white chocolate, like they're dipped in so they're
Oh,
I used to live for those things. I got them this year. I couldn't eat them. I couldn't stomach them. They were far too sweet. I'm like, what is happening to my taste buds?
Yeah.
Like I just could
Your body
not.
chemistry changes every 7 years.
Yeah. So thank you very much.
Yes.
Also, white chocolate is not chocolate.
Your body chemistry changes, and also with your health issues too, and it probably
Yeah.
goes things out of
Yeah,
whack.
and if you're on a lot of medications, and that could affect your
My taste buds and everything. Like, just
Yeah.
like I said to my husband, I couldn't believe it. So we bought like these other cookies that I really like. So that was good.
When
But I
you're
was very
on a
disappointed.
like diet for so long, and I mean even for health reasons, because
Yeah.
my coworker has found out she's diabetic,
Mm.
and at first she really struggled with changing her diet, but now that she's been on it for so long, like she used a packet, like one packet of Sweet and Low today, and she's like, "This is the sweetest thing I've ever tasted," and it's not sweet at all, but in
Yeah.
her mind, because she hasn't had,
Right.
now it tastes, and so it's so interesting.
It is. I agree.
Years ago, Garrett and I went to the States. Sorry, really quickly. We
No,
went
you're
into
fine. Go
Buffalo,
ahead.
New York, right over the border. We go to Tim Hortons, and I'm like, "Oh, can I get an iced tea, please?" They're like, "Would you like that sweetened?" I said, "Yes, please." Oh my god!
Yeah.
I swear to God, it was instant diabetes. I don't know what you people are doing
And
down
that's
there.
not even Southern sweet tea.
Right.
I was
Can you
like,
Because,
imagine?
like, I lived with someone from North Carolina, and he's like, "I'm gonna make you some sweet tea," and I was like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah.
I could taste the granules of sugar,
Oh, I'm sure you could. You can taste that diabetes.
right?
You and Walter Brimley.
No, don't have tea or
taste the
Kool-Aid
beatus.
around here.
Yeah, it's like 100% sugar.
My grandma used to, my daddy's mama made Kool-Aid, put so much sugar in it that it was actually like syrup. It was thick.
And you don't
Ooh.
need to add sugar to Kool-Aid. It already has enough sugar in it.
Oh, she
Hey.
used to add, I think she used to add like, I swear, about 5 pounds of sugar
no.
to just like,
Back
yeah.
in the day, you
like-
had to add it to the packages.
Yeah, the little packages has no
the
sugar in
packaging,
it.
you had to add- yeah.
Anyway,
Kitty.
Nadine says that it's weather bragging season here in Phoenix. Sunny and 70s forecasted for the next 10 days. Oh, Nadine.
I'm like,
you looking
what's
for a
the
house
sun?
guest?
I haven't seen
Yeah.
it in days.
Storm and I are going to come over and hang out for a
Yeah,
while.
I haven't seen it in days.
Christina, I'm not going to run through the romper room tonight, but everybody's saying hi to Christina. Christina saying everybody hi to everybody. Angel Wolf says it's 63 down here in Oklahoma City. Why are you guys warmer than us? Storm, you too. I don't like it. Christina says it's been 25 degrees Fahrenheit. Ooh, but the wind chill makes it feel like 17 up here.
And
in
it's
the
crazy
Texas
though,
range.
because like Saturday it's gonna be 50 degrees and 8 degrees at night.
Yes, I cannot do it.
I'm like, what the heck? 58.
Yeah. That's insane.
Like,
It's
this is why
insane.
people are getting headaches.
Mhm.
Because the weather doesn't know what it wants to do.
Agent says hi to Christina. Christina was with her creativity. Remember to even snowman need water, have a cup of holiday cheer, and Christmas cookie or two. Check the laundry, take med stretch, share cozy blessings with the like button. Thank you, Christina. Mano says it's good to see you all. Yes, good to see you. Cajun says to Christina, I said defective rain to someone at work and they were like, what? It's spreading. Defective rain is catching on.
I love it.
I do too. We'll do a couple more and then we'll hop into our last sprint of the evening. Amy says to Esther Jane, not too much snow, about, I thought it said 11.
I did too.
And I was like, what?
Like, what?
Oh, okay.
Well,
One
that's
and a
not too much. Just
half.
11 inches. It's fine.
Right. I thought
Says the person in Toronto. It's fine. It's fine. It's 11 inches. It's fine.
We only had to call out the army once, and that was a few
Right.
years ago. It's fine.
Fine. You guys have those tunnels, right?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, and like the shopping mall, like with the tunnel underneath.
Oh,
no?
downtown Toronto?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you can walk the entire downtown with the path system. It's amazing.
My husband was there last winter for. I wish we were like we knew each other better last year at this time because my husband had been in Toronto for work for like 2 weeks and he was like taking all these pictures and being like, "Look at this place underground." He thought it
You
was.
should have
amazing.
seen it pre-COVID.
Cool.
Pre-COVID, it was now it's dead. The way it was
Really?
pre-COVID was amazing. I used to go to work with my dad. He worked right down by the lake, basically,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
Down by Union Station. And at lunch, he would give me $50 on a Friday because I worked with him all week and I
Yeah.
could go shopping. And I would walk to the Eaton Center, which was like a 30-minute walk through the path system.
Mhm.
And I'd come back around 4 o'clock. He's like, what is this, an executive lunch? I'm like, well, you're paying me. I'm like,
Right, like why
but I
not?
was like 15 or 16. I wouldn't even let my niece walk downstairs now to do that. You know what I mean?
Man.
Wow.
Yeah.
Right? So, but it's the path system is amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, especially when you guys get that much snow or ice or anything like that. It's always nice.
The cold, especially in the downtown core with the winds. whipping
Yeah,
through
with the
buildings.
wind. Yeah, because
Yeah.
when I went to school in Illinois and we had this like outside of a dorm, there was like a wind tunnel. And it was so
By
cold
Tri
and-
Towers, yep.
well, this one was Waterson. The wind tunnel of Waterson, it would like destroy all of my my umbrellas, and it would just be so cold. So
Oh,
yeah,
no.
I get the wind is no joke. So let's see what else. Let's do one more. Christina says, "LO Cajun, they would if they were up here. They wouldn't know if they were up here." Yes. Sorry, I'm not used to reading these comments. I get you, Storm. I'm always like, what is this saying?
What does that say?
I know. Okay, you guys ready to read for the top of the hour, and then we'll wrap up when we get back.
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
Look at me with my random accent. Sorry, guys, if I'm offending people, it happens. Sorry.
People get offended by the air these days. I'm
That
just
is so
saying.
true.
Legit.
That is so true.
My accents come out like on accident too, so it's like
Oh, this is not what I wanted.
I had somebody tell me that I sounded like a cross between a New Yorker and an Arkansas year, and I thought that was
That's a
funny.
random.
That's
That's
a
a
random.
Those are
random.
fighting words. Those are
combo.
fighting words.
Yeah.
Quite the combo.
So here's our little ambiance room for the time being, and
Very pretty.
let's go ahead and read. So happy reading.
Happy reading.
Reading.
Sorry. How did everybody do? I was like, where did I go? What's going
That's what I was wondering.
on? Oh, you got to watch me. How's everybody? Did everybody do well on Sprint?
I did. I got to 46% in Close Your Eyes and Count to 10.
Nice. You are really trucking along.
Yeah, doing good.
Good. Did we lose it? We didn't lose anybody, right? Okay, no, we didn't.
No.
Okay.
No.
We just lost me temporarily. Okay, good.
I think we've all knocked ourselves off of there at least.
Oh,
At least once.
I
sir.
saw the thing and I was like, and it was like, do you want to? Are you sure you want to leave? I was like, no.
That's your initiation. Welcome to StreamYard.
And then now I marked myself, and now I don't know where we are. So until I find myself, Roxy, how did you do?
I didn't get no reading done. I saw my husband off to work. The girls were needy. Now they're being good. So hopefully, I want to finish at least one of my books tonight.
You will.
So,
Nice.
yeah.
The night is still young.
I'll
for
be
you
up
all.
late.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We all know I'll be up to like God knows what time. So,
Oh.
Right.
Mhm.
right.
I have 37 pages left in
Ooh.
side jobs.
Hey, almost.
Nice.
And I read a chapter and a half of Christmas on the Range by Stella Bagwell. I will get this done tomorrow. That's my goal. I'm at 71%.
Nice. Storm.
I made it to 52% in the Crescent City Christmas Chaos.
When did you start this?
A couple days ago. I kind of
Okay.
worked. I've only worked a little bit on it, like because
Okay.
I started 2 books at the same time.
Got it. 'Cause I was gonna say, like, you're flying. I thought you started it tonight for some reason, and I was like, you're flying through it. That's amazing.
How did you do, Blake?
I made some ice. I dealt with a trolling Bernard who now has passed out, and I read a few chapters. So
Excellent.
yeah. I think we got to
Yes.
Nadine. Thanks for the hydration reminder. I don't need the Christmas cookies. I think that's everyone, right?
Right.
funny.
I don't even have Christmas cookies in my house because I was like, I don't need it. I can't.
I made pumpkin cookies, and then
Oh.
there was so many desserts at like the church function that not very many got ate, and so I had like way more pumpkin cookies in the house than I needed.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I like took some to Hardee's, and I took some to
Good.
Bill, and I took some. I was like
Good.
out of my house.
Yeah, just kind of
Excellent.
give them around. Yeah, that's good. Let's see where's my mouse. Okay. Cool seeing Blake. You're doing great on your first sprint so far. Thank you. Thanks, Angel Wolf. Ha, Nadine, preparing to bake this week. Yeah, I think that's a lot of people. The next 2 weeks are going to be baking heavy for most people. And Christina says, you are most welcome for the reminders. Very important indeed. I think we've all forgot to drink water. I don't even know if I had any water today. So thank you, Christina.
Mhm.
I am a teacher. I have a 4-minute window every hour when I could run to the bathroom.
Yes, I remember those days.
Like,
This
so,
goes everywhere with me.
so that's
water-
bad. As someone who has had kidney stones 3 times, like I need to be able to push water, but
Mhm.
I
Yeah,
also
I remember
get
the
caught
panic.
up and forget. to
Hey,
drink
can you
water.
watch my classroom while I go to the bathroom?
Okay, so I also have no gallbladder, and it's a very real thing that sometimes I have to go to the bathroom and there is no waiting, and I've
Yeah.
had to call the office, and I'm pacing and like looking out the door, like
Yeah, like
are they
where?
coming? Because I gotta go now.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh.
Otherwise, it's gonna be a real embarrassing situation here for me.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Amy says, as for gingerbread items, I try to be selective, which is fair, because I have a large collection of things already, I would imagine. And in my post tomorrow, I'm showing pics of my gingerbread house collection. Nice. And my fave is my gingerbread library.
Oh,
I'm going to check that one out.
so cute.
Yeah. Eccentric Raven. Hello. Hello, Eccentric Raven. I like that name. That's cool. Makes me think of Poe. I think this is the first time I've ever seen your channel. Well, welcome. Welcome. How long are you sprinting to? I don't see it. Yeah, because I didn't know how to work my banner, but I think I got it. Thank you for working through that with me. It's a learning curve tonight. Anita says, I got to 53% of my book. Good job.
Excellent.
Manos, 10 minutes left to finish Kingfisher POV, and then I'll start Brimstone. So hopefully by now.
You should be done by now. Yeah.
Yeah, you should have
You'll be
already started
done,
Brimstone.
yeah.
So good job. Congratulations. Angel Wolf, about 65% Silver Bells. Awesome. My oldest doggy is 14, and my little girl who's my photo turned 10 yesterday. Oh my gosh. Well, happy belated birthday.
Happy belated birthday. I hope they got something good.
Yes. And it's always hard to have birthdays close to holidays. So I hope they get extra special, like an extra special treat. Because that's always my husband's complaint. He has his birthday at the beginning of December. And he's always like, everybody just skips Thanksgiving and goes right to Christmas and doesn't even think about me. And I'm like, you're too old for that now. He's like, I know, but I still have trauma from when I was okay, fine. We can work through your trauma. It's fine. Let's see. Kim says, hey, y'all, I'm doing Christmas cards tonight and popping in while PK is in a sprint. Nice. Thanks for popping in.
Nice.
And an 80s lady. Nice. Hi. I recently started watching your channel. Hello. I have several book reviews to write, and I'm reading Southern Bed and Breakfast.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah, nice. Is that the one that has like a 3-book series with like a ghost? I can think of the cover, but maybe I'm thinking of the wrong one.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's the cozy series. There's a cozy series I feel like she might be describing, but I'm not sure.
That's the one
Well,
I'm thinking
let
of.
us know, 80s lady. And
Yeah.
I love your channel name. That's amazing.
Yeah,
Right?
me too. Makes me think of that that Marine, is it Marine, that a country song, Marine, 80s Mercedes.
Oh, by Maren Morris.
Yes, that's who it is. They
Yep.
used to play that at Barnes & Noble all the time when I was working, and it would just be in my head constantly. So that's what makes me think of that.
Oh, that's funny.
Esther Jane says, Sarah, the number one thing for my kidneys is fast food. It's the highest. Plus, I have to watch carbs for
Oh.
diabetes. Oh, yes.
It's okay. Fast food's out of the picture currently for financial reasons, so we're good there.
Angel Wolf says, hi, Kim. Hi, Kim. I think it posted twice. My diet is also low sodium and low sugar. Well, that's good. Hopefully it's I don't know. I that's what I aspire to for sure, at least. There's a
Right.
kitty again. Which kitty is this one?
This is Missy.
Missy.
Oh.
She was just downstairs singing the song of her people at the top of her lungs. And now she came up here.
Love it.
She does that at 3 a.m.
Oh, that's always pleasant.
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, my cats. Oh yeah, 3-4 in the morning. Oh yeah, they have a lot going on.
Popping off. I
And
love
then
it.
she chases her brother, George.
Oh.
And she bites him in a very sensitive area.
Oh,
But now, even if she just gets near him, he screams anyway.
Oh, I would.
she's a mischievous.
Yes.
Oh, she's a bitch. She's like,
That's
I
fair.
didn't say that. I'm mischievous.
Right. Yes, Angel Wolf is fine. My actual name is Amy, but I don't want to add confusion which Amy it was who. Oh, no worries. We can multitask and remember Amy's. We can try at least.
We got like 3
Promises.
Amy's in the.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Amy
cool.
says I annotate and go back and reread.
Oh.
It's usually nonfiction.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
That's usually how I do it.
I can't read nonfiction without annotating because I can't comprehend it without it.
Nice. We found a name. Nice. And I'm going to stop singing the 80s Mercedes song too. So I'm Catherine. Hi, Catherine. I recently started watching your channel. I have several book reviews to write, and I'm reading Southern Bed and Breakfast. Nice. Hi. Christina's welcoming. Thanks for being the welcome committee.
Absolutely.
She says, welcome,
Mhm.
Catherine. Barbara, I did it. I took a shower in the bathtub, not in the sink. I may cry.
Yay.
Oh,
Yay.
honestly,
Well,
Barb, I know
progress.
what a big deal that is.
Yay. She gets fireworks tonight. Nice.
That's amazing. I'm so happy
Yeah,
for
it
her.
is. It's
Absolutely.
fantastic.
Yep, 100%.
Angel Wolf says hi to Catherine. You guys are awesome and so welcoming. Christina says hi, yay, Barbara. Angel Wolf says yay, Barbara. I need to practice. Amy says hi, Christina. There we go. Got used to Angel Wolf. Nadine says caught up on the Blue Ridge Library series and wasn't aware the Campus Sleuth was a spinoff. Read Campus Library and there was a spoiler for.
Oh
Oh, no.
Duh.
Well, I'm not going to remember by the time I get to the Blue Ridge Library series, I probably won't remember the first spoiler alert thing. So I should be safe, but Tiffany, take that into consideration.
I will. I will. Thank you, Nadine.
Yes. Thank you,
That
Nadine.
very much.
Nadine says, finished my Molly Murphy book. So yay, Tiffany, do the yay, balloons.
There you go.
Perfect.
I have to celebrate people's.
No, good. No, it's because it's easier for you to remember it. Mine doesn't, and then I have to like find it on my side again, and it's not as quick. Okay, let's see. Nadine says I finished my Molly Murphy book, and I'm back into my Blue Ridge Library 40%. I have 7 books started.
I now only have 7 books started.
It's fine. It's fine. I admitted the only because I'm like, you have 7 books. It's fine.
That's right. Yeah,
When
no,
you
you're
say,
right.
like,
You're right.
only, it's like,
I've just
oh,
heard somewhere that somebody had 28 books going currently.
Yeah.
On.
Barbara did. I'm gonna
Barbara?
call her out. Yeah.
I know it was Barbara. I was leaving out the name for HIPAA reasons,
Oh, for HIPAA reasons.
for privacy
Protect her
reasons.
identity.
Privacy reasons. Well, no, she openly admitted it. So we're going to use that as fodder against her. We love you, Barbara. Okay. All these started books are starting to make me anxious. So it's time for finishes. I feel that so much.
Especially with the end of the year. If you're somebody like, I can carry a book over, I've said this before, I can carry a book over month to month. I cannot carry a book over to the end of the year. I don't know what it is.
Exactly. No, I'm the same way.
Yeah,
I
I
will stay up
don't
until,
like
whatever.
I don't like carrying over month to month, but I can. But yeah, when it comes to the end of the year, I got to cut it off.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I have this.
Last year, I carried over When in Truth by Brandon Sanderson from December to, I had no choice. That book was over 1,000 pages.
Fair enough.
Yeah. That one is like, there are some, exceptions to the rule. And I believe like something like that, I could say,
I mean, When in Truth is 1,400 pages.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I went nuts and suddenly picked up War and Peace, absolutely.
Right.
You know,
Right. So if we know
Why
Sarah's
wouldn't you read War and Peace?
War and
It's really
Peace.
great.
Pass.
But see, I would be the one picking out the short books till the end of the year and not picking a gigantic one to start at the end of the year.
Well, it came out in December. It came out December
that's
2020. Yeah, that's when his book came out last year.
I
You
have-
jumped on it, huh?
I have a
still need to
confession.
read it.
I was a little low on my I got behind on my reading goal. So I was reading a graphic novel that like technically I read the pendulum, so like the whole thing. But on my Goodreads, I broke it down into just episodes so I get more of my goal.
Like I read volume 1, volume 2, volume 3.
Yes,
Sugar.
right. But I
That
kind of
is
like that
mean.
when you do those, like they have those, like Lee Hollis does his little like holiday novellas with like Leslie Meyer and
Yes.
and they
Yeah,
they
yeah.
have one, but it's like these are full little stories. They should be just counted as individual novellas. So if they have that on Goodreads, I do count them as individual novellas because it wasn't. I mean, they are like complete whole
complete work,
standalone
yes.
stories. So
You know what? Like it is your goal, and if you should do it
We're-
however
We're
works.
all watching you and
I
judging
know.
you, Blake.
If
We
you
are
were the
not.
back of a cereal box and you counted it, that's good for me.
Thanks for
Reading is
yourself, Emily.
reading is serious business.
well, it's funny because I was like talking to one of my coworkers and we were like kind of brainstorming about social media posts and stuff for the new year for the bookstore. And I said, well, let's do a walk around the store and like ask staff what their reading goals are for next year. And she looks at me and goes, no, I don't want to broadcast my reading goals. It's like out there. And I'm like, so if you don't make it, like no one makes their New Year's resolutions. Nobody's gonna like stone you for it. I just thought it was fun. It was just so funny. Her reaction was like mortified. She was like, no way, I'm not putting myself out there. And I was like,
If I put that out in the universe, then I'll actually have to do it.
right.
Yeah.
What, Tiffany?
The video that I saw that I think that you should do, Blake, was like it was people told the amount of money goal like limit that they wanted to spend on books throughout the year, and they kept a rolling tally, and then they would ask them, they were like, what did you want to spend for the year? They're like, or what do you think you spent?
Yeah.
Well, what was your limit? And then what do you think you spent? They'd be like 800, and the store owner would hold it up, and inevitably it'd be almost like double or triple.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
you're
yeah.
like, "Don't show my husband."
Right.
Whatever.
Tiffany, I am
I will.
messaging you now how much I spent this year.
What's that?
I'm gonna message you now how much I spent this year.
Please do.
Well, and then it's so
And that's
funny
not
because-
counting a book. I ordered the next Megan Quinn book, the animal one.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas, You Filthy Animal. I ordered that one. So it's not including that, and I don't think it's including my recent Aardvark purchase.
Speaking of
So
Megan Quinn, I
keep
just
that
saw
in
a post
mind.
somewhere. I think it was on Facebook. She's releasing special edition hardcovers. They are
for her.
stunning.
For
you.
wait, who's doing this?
Yes,
Megan Quinn.
Oh, no.
He
stunning.
announced it last night. But
Because
there's
I despise the cover of Filthy
I know.
Animal. I hate
Emily,
the cover
no.
of Filthy Animal.
I know.
Okay, I just messaged you.
I almost got angry last night when I saw that because I love Megan Quinn. Like I love her books across the board. There are some that I love more than others, but I love Megan Quinn.
Also, that's not counting the fact that like I use my Pango book sales to like purchase, and I'm counting that as free money.
I can't.
Tiffany looks stunned.
I can't.
I'll message you, Blake.
I could just
Would you
open
message
the
me? I'm
key.
just curious.
I'll message you.
And I will convert it to Canadian just to see.
I can see
It's
Emily right
really
now.
scary,
like,
especially when it's like I have credit card debt I should be paying off. No.
As someone who works in bankruptcy,
yeah,
If
I
you
have
need
credit
advice,
card
let
debt
me
I should
know. I'm
be
just
paying
kidding.
off, but books are more important.
I agree.
Look,
I mean,
it is my it's my therapy. Like the
Exactly.
job that I have,
It's
Right.
not drugs.
the job
If
that I
your
have
bills
is
are
hard.
being paid, if you're getting food, you don't have to justify to anybody.
no. And even if you weren't getting food, we won't tell anybody. Like,
Yeah, you wanna
use your
I don't
food
care.
budget on books.
Girl, it's your money.
Fine. Yeah, do what you want.
I view it as like I'm single. I don't have children. I don't take vacations. It's
Yeah,
what I
This
there
is
do.
your vacation. Absolutely.
So,
Yeah. Well, we got to get moving so Tiffany doesn't turn into a pumpkin.
Pumpkin, yeah.
yeah.
So-
I'm good at turning pumpkin too.
Me too. Anita says got to 62%. Good job. Amy says they're reading a very vintage Christmas by Tilly Tennant. I've never heard
I
of that.
love
I'll
Tilly
look it up.
Tennant.
That's really
Reading.
cute, though.
Tennant,
it up now.
Sarah, romance, women's
She's
fiction.
chicklet. She's British chicklet.
I'm looking it up now.
Yay, Angel will finish Silver Bells. Tiffany, do the balloons. Oh, confetti works too. Yay.
Oh, I go in order. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, it's fine.
Beautiful.
Okay, now you all have how much I've spent this year on books,
Okay, I'll have
but
to
that
look
doesn't
at it.
include some of this month's purchases.
We got to get through these comments. I
Well,
can't
that's
be
not
derailed.
bad.
It's bad.
Okay, we got to
That's
get
not
through
bad.
I spend more than that on a month on candles. It's not bad. Maybe I shouldn't say that because now
Now I'm silently judging you. And I'm
Okay,
teasing,
when I
by the
convert
way.
it to Canadian, that's pretty bad.
Okay. Casper says, just got a chapter done. My dad called me, but we had a good chat.
Oh, I
That's
love
great.
that.
Nice.
That's fantastic.
Kim says, my daddy's home. Great. Final
Yay!
move today. Yay, Kim. That's awesome.
Oh, I'm so glad to hear that, Kim.
8 and Catherine. Is it Catherine? I'm trying to remember. I think
she's the Catherine.
Yeah,
Catherine.
I did go to Illinois State. I did.
as did I.
And yes, Emily's also a Redbird.
We're all,
I was a graduate of 2000.
I graduated in 11. Angel Will says that's great and wonderful news, Kim. Yes. No Southern Bed and Breakfast is a 5-book series on a cozy mystery. It's women fiction. Oh, cool. I love a good
cool.
women's fiction too. So
And it's called
I'll have to look
Who's
it
the
up.
author?
Thank you,
Is
Catherine.
that Karen White? No,
Oh, could be.
I don't know.
I'm looking it up now. I'll let you know because
Okay.
it sounds really cute.
Anita says, that's great, Barbara. Yeah, we're all excited for Barbara. Mana says reading Brimstone and loving it. I think I'm gonna enjoy it more than Quicksilver. Nice.
I started it last month and I just never finished it.
Did it just come
Brimstone. I
out?
finished Brimstone. I read Quicksilver already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so the one that pulls up that's called it's called Southern Charm Bed and Breakfast. I don't think that's the same one.
Oh no, I think this
Who's
is a
the
Southern.
author, Catherine? Will you let me know so I can mark it off
Yeah,
my
because
notes?
we want to know. We like Southern women's fiction and we
Agreed.
like bed and breakfast.
for sure.
So, please.
sure.
Nadine says, I always break up the compilations and bind ups to individual books. If I can find it as a single book on Goodreads, it's a single book. I get it. I'm with you. We are on the same page. I like the way you think. Nadine says, congratulations on everyone who finished a book. Yes, congratulations. It's that time of year where everybody is hoping to be that person to finish a book. Anita says, that's great, Kim. Yes. Kim says, thank you.
That's good.
Oh, you went to ISU too. You graduate. Go Birds. Nice. 92.
They changed. Okay.
I
So
know.
when
I
I
don't want
was
to talk
in-
about it.
Listen,
I am angry and I have comments.
listen, when I was so I live in the area, so
Yeah.
that's even worse for me right now.
Right.
But when I was a freshman, our Reggie Redbird was like this.
Yeah, I remember that one. Mhm.
And then so I had like a nice shirt, like sweatshirt
Yep.
with Reggie Redbird giving the thumbs up. And
Yep.
they're like, oh no, we need Reggie Redbird to be mean and angry and bad.
Yeah.
So they changed him to like a snarl.
Yep.
And then they changed him to like, what is this new look?
I don't know. I saw the
No one
comment.
likes the new Reggie
No.
Redbird.
And everybody's like, in this economy, why did we change him? It's stupid.
Well,
And then
nobody,
I don't,
forget
Tiffany,
even
did
about
you
the
see-
economy. No one likes him.
Well,
Good
I know,
economy
I'm
or not,
just-
no one likes him.
I was just being facetious anyway. Tiffany, did you see where they changed SIUE to the 66ers
What?
instead of the
What?
Cougars? Yeah. I don't. The 66ers for Route 66 apparently is what they changed SIUE to. And I don't understand it. As someone grew up on that side of the river.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yikes.
No, I did
when's the
not.
next sprint? Well, I think we're gonna wrap up. So we will. The next sprints are on Tiffany's channel on Sunday. At I don't know what time. I always 3 p.m. Central Time, 4 p.m.
This
Eastern.
this Sunday is the other scavenger hunt, right?
So what's the prompt?
Which is, was it a holiday book?
It's
or-
a holiday read.
Oh, that should be easy.
Yeah.
I was making it easy because I was.
No, do you know how many cozy? So I have to read an order and I have to save them to be seasonal. So do you know how many cozy mysteries with holiday on the cover that I have to get through by December 31st?
Good luck with that.
Or you have to
Well,
hold
there's a
them
lot
on
of
the
them.
next year.
I'm gonna have to.
That's how I feel about the category romance as well. Like they bring
What?
out like 24 every month for like 3
Yes.
months, and I'm like, good night.
Will
You know?
you?
Or
do
you could be a
Christmas in
rebel and
July
read throughout
read
the
some of
year.
them?
Christmas in July.
The
I'll be
problem
reading.
is-
I read them all year. I don't
You
care.
could read them
I
Christmas in
could, but
July.
I get so burnt out on those kinds of things. So I try
Yeah.
to keep them in season because
Right.
I used to be the person that would listen to Christmas music all year round. I occasionally, like, I wouldn't do it constantly, but I would like dabble throughout the year every once in a while because who doesn't want to listen to Mariah Carey in like June, whatever. But now I am so burnt out on that stuff that I really have to like watch myself because, yeah. So I'm really
Fun
trying to
fact
keep it to
that I
seasonal.
haven't told anybody, but when I went in for surgery for the transplant, they asked if I wanted any music. They played Carol of the Bells repeatedly until they put me under because that's my song.
Oh,
I love that.
Yeah,
What?
because it calms me down. That song to this day calms me down.
Which
Oh.
version? Do you have a version?
The one they played different versions for me. The one nurse was having a great time with her Spotify playlist. But my
Nice.
favorite personally is the Lindsay Sterling.
Okay.
Oh,
She
I-
she does the electric guitar.
Violet-
She's
yeah.
amazing.
I
Huh.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so fun.
I'm gonna have to look that one up. I was thinking of the John Williams one from Home Alone was like the first.
Oh, they
one.
played pretty much everything for me. They're like, "Did you?"
Nice.
They said, "We're gonna change it." I'm like, "I'm sure you are at some point."
Right? I always like to because my friend's a doctor and I always like to ask because he goes into ORs and stuff, but he's not a surgeon. But I always ask him, like, I'm like, what are you guys listening to? And he always tells me these crazy, like, sometimes they listen to all kinds of stuff. And it's just
Oh,
really
yeah.
funny to hear what each person likes to listen to when they're operating on people.
Oh yeah, because I think it's up to the surgeon. It's you know what I mean, like.
Right, yep.
Oh, I'm sure.
Catherine says Phyllis Smith F. McManus.
There we go,
Okay,
Tiffany.
so that is the one I was looking at. It's called
Nice.
yes. Thank you, Catherine.
Mark it on your Goodreads, Tiffany, and then I'll find it from there.
I will.
Okay, cool. Let's see. How many, Catherine says, how many of you went to ISU? Me and Emily. I don't know why Stormy like threw me off because you were itching the same time. And I was like, Stormy did not go to Illinois State.
I mean, I was an education major. It was kind of a given.
Yes. No, it's 100%.
You know, I mean,
I
the
was
reason
not,
why it's
so-
called so the reason why the town Normal is called Normal is because Normal was like what they called education schools.
Yeah.
So ISU used to be Illinois State Normal University.
Right.
So
So
little
yeah.
history lesson.
yeah. And then Nadine is a Saluki. Nice. My mom was a Saluki, and so is Tiffany. Nice. I don't know. Can I say that online? Sorry, Tiffany, if I outed you and you didn't want to be.
That's okay. I went to 3 different establishments. I didn't.
I dropped out of college twice. Be
No,
like me.
I went to the U I began with, and I had a class of 29 kids in my high
Yeah.
school, and like
Oh,
there was
wow.
more kids in the lecture hall my freshman year than in my
Yes.
town.
That's
And at
overwhelming.
17,
It's
it was
overwhelming.
too much for me.
Yeah.
If
No,
I
I
would have
get it.
transferred in, I would have been fine. So then I left and went. So I hopped kind of around, but
No.
yeah.
Yeah. Anita loves Carol of the Bells. And
So I'm originally, how many of us from Illinois?
So
I'm originally from a
Three of us.
south suburb of Chicago. So like I definitely have that Chicago accent, and
little bit.
Wisconsin is what we say. So like, yeah, I definitely have a Chicago accent.
and then Tiffany, you're from Central Illinois.
I'm from the central part of Illinois in an Amish community called Arcola, right outside, like right in between Charleston, where Eastern is,
Mhm.
and University of Illinois in Champaign.
Yeah. And then you moved south to
And,
Southern Illinois
yes.
by
and-
me.
Yes. And then I lived for the last 17 years before I moved to Florida in the southern part of the
I was
state.
gonna say, then you moved real south.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
did.
yeah, yeah. And then I moved to Florida. Where are you
And then,
from?
I'm
Catherine?
from what?
Where are you from? Sorry, Blake. I was
No,
just
you're
going to
fine.
say, where's Catherine from? But what part? You're from Granite. Where are you from?
No, I'm from O'Fallon.
Oh,
But my mom worked in Granite, and so the whole area is the 618. That's what I always say.
my husband's dad was in O'Fallon.
Yeah. I love that. Okay. Angel Wolf says, good night, ladies. Good night, Amy.
I love
First,
Lindsay
great first
Buckley.
sprint. Thank you. I love
Yes.
Lindsay's twirling too, Sarah.
Yeah, me too.
Christina says, thanks for hosting tonight, Blake. Oh, thank you. Tiffany, Kairu, Roxy, Storm, Sarah, Emily. Have a beautiful night. Sleep sweet. You too, Christina. Thank you. Anita says, good night, ladies. Thanks for the sprint. Thank you. Hope to see you soon. Be safe, be warm. Good night. Have you heard of the Carol of the Bells by Geoff Christucci?
Jeff
I will look that up.
Castellucci.
Jeff Castellucci.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm gonna have to look that up.
Yeah, me too.
She's from Western Springs. Where is
So-
that?
That's a western suburb of Chicago.
Oh, okay.
So I'm originally from Homewood, which is a southern suburb.
Okay. Yeah, my parents lived in Downers Grove for a while.
Yep.
When
went
I
to
was in
Tivoli
school.
Theater there.
Yeah. And then a lot of my friends were from like Schaumburg and Lisle and all the areas. So I knew a lot of it pretty well. But yeah. Amanda says, thanks for the sprint. Thank you. And Catherine says, good night. Good night. And Amy says, good night, all. Great for sprint. Thank you. Everybody's been so great. Anything coming up anybody's channel before we wrap up?
Today I had the next stop on the Cozy Mystery road trip come out. So I combined Idaho and Illinois just because there weren't that many from Idaho.
That's
Mhm.
fair.
Nice.
You guys.
Anybody else?
I have a long reading vlog that I've been working on in secret
Ooh.
coming out.
Oh, yay.
Ooh. Yeah, I
Nice.
watched your reading vlog, the one that you combined the 3 today.
Yeah.
And I was like, Stormy's talking for 30 minutes today. Woohoo! So you got me.
This one's
you got me-
longer.
No, well, okay, good. Because
Oh.
I use it to walk my dog. So
Oh.
I pick you guys based on like the length of which one I'm gonna walk my dog. Because we don't have
Oh,
a
that's
fenced
awesome.
backyard. So I like pick my views in the morning based on my
This is longer.
Blake said
who's
smart.
longer. So yeah, because he takes forever in the morning. So yeah.
I posted my Bookmas day 11. So
Very nice.
I should be back with a vlog tomorrow after my
Nice.
Christmas party.
Nice. Well, enjoy
So-
your Christmas party.
I'm going to my work Christmas luncheon tomorrow.
Oh,
They
Nice.
invited me even though I'm not
That's
technically
fun.
working. So
That
I
is
get to
so
get
nice.
dressed up, put on some makeup.
Nice. Enjoy.
My husband's like, "What are you doing tomorrow? You don't have another doctor's appointment." I said, "No, I'm going to have fun tomorrow."
Yeah.
Oh, I
Enjoy
love it.
yourself.
Yay.
That was the one that you were wanting something nice to wear for. wasn't
Yes, and I got my jeans and my shirt. So
Good.
yes,
Oh,
Good.
awesome. I'm glad you get to go.
and
Yeah,
nobody's
me
going to
too.
recognize me because of the weight loss.
Well, it'll be fun.
I'm not going to complain,
Yeah.
but I'm just going to.
Just act like you're
It'll be
somebody
fun.
new. Just be
Right?
like,
Yeah. No, I'm the new girl.
Yeah. Catherine says it's near LaGrange. Okay, yeah, I got it.
Yeah, near LaGrange and not far from Downers Grove.
Yeah. And then, oh, no worries. It's, yeah, no worries.
We know how to interpret it.
Yep. Yep.
And O'Fallon, yeah, there's multiple O'Fallons. there's like 3 or 4 in the area. So yeah, it's a fun explanation when you're talking to people because they're like, where? And you're like, because you think they're talking about one place and you're actually talking about the one across the river. And it's
Right.
very
St. Charles is the same way. You have to like, you know.
Yeah, exactly. So it's always really funny that there's all these different towns around that they have like on one side, on the Illinois side, there's all these towns, and then the same side, like in Missouri, there's the same. And so you have to like figure out who you're talking to. And it's funny because when you talk to people, depending on what side of the river you're on, they automatically assume that's that side of the river. But then you're like, no. So it's an experience. Anyway. Oh, Christina. Oh, hold on. Does acapella. I'm gonna have to watch that. But then Christina says we are O'Fallon, as in the last name. Nice.
Oh.
Funny. Wild. I love that. Well,
So funny enough, when I was in hospital, the nurses tend to, until they got to know me, and a lot of the doctors would just say Mrs. I would actually get called Mrs. Fallon all the time,
Mhm.
but it's Phelan, Pha, like pronounce the A, right?
right.
To the point where I called my husband one day and said, Garrett, how do we pronounce our last name? Because I legit thought I was pronouncing it wrong because everybody pronounced it wrong, and I kept Phelan with an A.
I took my husband's last name when we got married, and I asked him one day because people were asking me how to pronounce my last name,
Mhm.
and I had asked him, and he goes, and I told him how I pronounced it, and he goes, that's fine. And I was like, no, it is not just fine. Like, I was like, I want and he was like, no, it's fine. Nobody will know how. So just say whatever. And I'm like, oh my God. Okay. He's like the nicest, easiest going person ever. So I really sometimes am like, just give me an answer. Anyway. So, well, thanks for hanging out with me, guys. You guys did
thank you for inviting.
Yeah, this was
you
fun.
did
We should
great.
randomly pop
You
up
did
and
really
do
good.
thank you and sprints. But it is funny because like when I am hanging out with like anybody who else is in charge of sprints, I don't realize like it is more work than you think it is.
It really is.
So thanks for that. So I hope everyone has a wonderful evening. Thank you, Tiffany, Roxy, Storm, Sarah, and Emily, and everybody in the chat. So I will talk to you guys later.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, I gotta leave. There we go.